If you guys haven't heard, Charlie Kirk was shot and killed. Now, I myself watched Charlie's content quite often, random clips and videos of him. I didn't agree with everything that he said, but I think he had some good points on some random things. And more importantly, I liked the fact that he had an open dialogue that where anyone could just walk up to the mic, he would talk to them, even if they were rude, he wouldn't really be that rude back to them. And then the majority of the time it was a, hey, thanks for your conversation. Like, you've given me some things to think about, or the other person would say the same thing. So it was always cool to see that stuff, even though I thought a couple of his points are absolutely retarded. Um, that doesn't ever mean I would go and try to want or commit violence against this person. So the reason I'm talking is I brought this up yesterday to the jiu-jitsu class, and I brought up Leandro Lo. So if you guys don't know who Leandro Lo is, he was like a 7 or 8 time world champion in Brazilian jiu-jitsu. On his worst day and my best day of jiu-jitsu, he would kick my ass. I'm 6'4", 230, and I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he would fuck me up. So that's just showing you like how experienced that guy was. And he was in Brazil. He's Brazilian, but he was in Brazil, and he was at a bar, and there were some girls at his table, and I guess for some reason some guy came over and took a drink off the table that like the guy wasn't working there. He was just like some fucking drunk idiot taking a drink off the table. Leandro Lowe gets up, I don't know, to impress the girls or because the guy stole his drink, I don't know the exact reason, and double legs this guy into the ground, basically like pins him there, and then like gets back up whenever he allows the guy to. And while he's walking back to the table, the guy pulls a gun out, shoots him in the back of the head, shot and killed. 7, 8 time world champion, dead, just like that. And man, it just sucks because so many people, they would say this to me in the military, oh, hey, you train jiu-jitsu, but you can beat a lot of people up. And I'm like, I think jiu-jitsu gives me the best chances. Like, the odds are if me and you fight, I'll fuck you up. That doesn't mean you couldn't fuck me up. And that was me talking about untrained people with no weapon. So whenever people would say stuff like that, I would usually, at the end of the sentence, respond with, yeah, but it's just not worth it, man. Like, once you realize that you aren't the best in the world at fighting, and this is coming from somebody who fights a lot, it's just not fucking worth it because you don't know if they're better than you, for one. Because I've met some people where I'm like, wow, I would hate to get into a fucking fight with you. So if they're better than you, for one, you'd get fucked up. And if they have a weapon, they could fucking kill you. And well, anyway, I brought it up because the ego thing. So the person who killed Charlie Kirk obviously has an ego problem, and for some reason took whatever Charlie's words were so emotionally about it that it hurt their ego, and then they had to go kill him. So I brought up the Leandro Lowe story because obviously the guy who stole the drink off the table is a piece of shit and has a big ego because he saw a guy with a bunch of hot girls and got upset about it, so he started fucking with him. But, and I mean no disrespect whatsoever, Leandro Lowe died because of his ego. He totally could have just let the dude walk away with the drink. Now, that's easier said than done. I have no idea how I would have reacted. But even though he's like so confident with his fighting skills and nobody would have been able to beat him up, anyone could have a weapon, and people are fucked up nowadays. So there's always these fucking trains shooting. Charlie Kirk got killed. That Ukrainian girl just got stabbed in the neck. People are fucked up, man. So it's not worth it. And I don't know what it is about this Charlie Kirk thing that makes it feel a little worse. Um, I don't know if it's because they keep showing pictures of his wife and children. I don't know if it's because everyone online is like either like using him as a martyr, or uh, they're like, good, another transphobe down, or what was the other one that I saw? Oh, thank God now his children don't have to be raised by him. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with people now? Now, I'm all for fucked up jokes, but more like, face to face so that people know it's a joke. There's like such a huge part of the population that was like hyped when Trump was almost killed. And I was like, yeah, man, he's a fucking weirdo. But like, hyped? One, he was standing, or gonna be the standing president. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's just everything's fucked up, and you can't let your ego get the best of you. I've been very guilty of this, which is why I'm talking about it. Like I said, I used to have bad road rage. Um, and it was just like I was ready to fight on like a fucking dime drop. Like if someone cut me off, even though I was the one speeding, I was like, if this guy stops, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. And then that never happened, thankfully, because one, who knows, I would have gotten fucking shot and killed over some dumb road rage incident, or um, or the guy would have just beat the fuck out of me because he's a better fighter. Who knows? But it's just not worth it. And I've said this so many fucking times. Like people now, even like someone newer at jujitsu, like class will end, and then like I'll have given them a rough time or something, and they're like, "Oh man, I bet you're pretty confident walking in the streets." And I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, people don't really mess with me, but like I also don't try to go looking for fights." And when someone else gives off the energy that they are, it's like, all right, cool, dude, not worth it. Because they could have a gun, they could get hurt, I could get hurt, someone else could get hurt. It's just not worth it. Your ego is not worth it. So whether you hated, Charlie Kirk or loved him or whatever, like, it's not worth it. Because the other thing I'm seeing now is a bunch of people online, like, hey, it's time to fight back. Like, they go, the tolerant left? Yeah, right. Time to, like, both can play at that game. And I'm like, dude, that's, this is the wrong path. That's I don't even know what the right word is for it, man, because it's upsetting, but like that type of language is what got Charlie killed in the first place. Like when people online on like Twitter and all those other places start putting up shit like this person should die. I wish someone would just wipe them off the face of the earth. And then like that stuff is like whether they're saying it as a joke or not. Some people aren't saying it as a joke, or they don't mean it as a joke. So someone that posts like something bad about this like Charlie thing, and then afterwards is like, "Oh, why is everyone mad at me? Like it's a joke." It's like, dude, for you it might be, for them it's not. So it's not okay. So for the people that are posting things like now we get ours, like time to fight back, that's what got Charlie killed in the first place. And if you want to be better, you can't be doing stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, the person who killed Charlie had a bad ego. I brought up the jiu-jitsu thing. Fighting in the streets is never worth it, and obviously trying to add more fuel to the fire about all this shit that's happening online is not the way to go. See you guys.